Hey guys, we're watching Volgor's beer reviews. We're gonna do a blind taste test. Budweiser, the king of beers. 5%, everybody knows it. Everybody, come on, really? And then you got Rainier, that isn't as well known, but this is much cheaper, and it's also like not as widely available. So there you go, bam, versus match something. And we're gonna see if we can tell them apart as we walk out and they get poured on the double. Remember what Rainier tastes like?
I don't really know.
Remember what Budweiser tastes like?
Yeah, I can tell you what Bud tastes like.
Okay.
I know I've had Rainier, but I couldn't really tell you what it tastes like off the top of my head.
Taste it first and then go, oh well. Oh yeah, remember how we couldn't believe that we got Heineken wrong?
Yeah.
I looked it back.
And the Beck's one.
Or that's on the Beck's. We
Yeah.
have Heineken and Beck's. But I looked it back and A just showed it for a split second. First it was like he barely showed it. It's like kind of like being read what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Then like halfway we were like, it's Heineken or not Heineken, Beck's.
Okay.
And yeah, it was a duels. I felt so ashamed. But oh well, it was near beer.
Do you need to taste them to see what they remember?
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
I left a little bit in each just so you guys could.
Good idea. Did you?
Have I tried them?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so that's Bud. Okay, I think I got it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I've got Bud.
I'm not gonna say and screw it up until you sip it first. Yeah.
And this is Rainier for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Are we right?
Yeah.
Cool. Or at least I am.
He agreed with you. He did the same thing.
Should I throw in an Olympia just to curveball it or something? Because I guess it's pretty easy when you have two. But it is pretty similar, don't you think?
Rainier has this, I don't know how to put it, but saltier taste to it. And I can identify that immediately.
Budweiser seems a lot more watery compared to it to me.
I only took one sip. I mean, one sip, I already knew what was what. So.
What'd you say?
Rainier tastes a little saltier or something. A little tiny different. Something different.
A little bit dustier.
There's nothing wrong with a little dustier.
No, of course not, but I mean, there is a difference. They're both good beers. I mean, for cheap beers anyway.
Okay, cheap beers. Budweiser's not cheap when it comes to Rainier. You probably save like $5 in the difference.
Right, but I mean...
12 pack of Budweiser bottles I paid $11 for.
And
Shit.
24 Rainier, how much is it for PBR? It's the same. It's like $14 for 24.
No,
24
Yeah.
PBRs...
$14.
Like
Yeah.
$14, $15,
Yeah. Or if you get
Depends on where you shop.
if you get 14,
Or you can just spend
if you
15
get 14
bucks.
for 10, or 14 for $12.99 and like 12 for 10.
You mean 24 for...
12 cans for $10.
Oh, okay.
Or 18 for $12.99.
Okay.
And that's like everywhere.
You
Circle
said
K.
you said 14 for $12.99, and I'm like, they don't make no 14 pack.
$14. Wait, no, never mind.
$14 for a 24 pack.
Yeah.
Right, right.
There.
Yeah, no, I wanted Budweiser when I bought it, and Budweiser was the same price for cans or bottles. They were both $11 for a 12 pack. I personally like my beer out of a bottle better, especially I know it's going to be drinking soon or quickly. I'll get out of a bottle. If it's gonna be a while, I'll get cans.
Yeah, last package of beer I bought was a 12-pack of Bud Light. I still got 1 or 2 cans left of it, and that was like a month ago. So
You still have that?
yeah.
Why would you buy Bud Light?
Because
Well,
it's Ben. Are you
no,
surprised?
No. Hey, let me tell my side. Let me tell my side. So
As the viewers.
yeah,
sit in
while
on
the
this.
camera's rolling, so we all know how bad I am at buying beer. So I live up in Kaiser, and one night I didn't have no beer in the house. I just decided, you know what, I really need some beer. I don't drink beer that often, so
Yes, you do.
no, I really don't. I really don't.
You say that, and then you'll like buy, but then you'll buy something, and that's more.
But then I'll have it a
often
month
than not.
later. He'll still have that same beer.
No, I really don't. But you drink way more beer than I do. But anyway, so I decided I wanted it right now. The nearest place to my house was one of those pilot travel centers because I live right off I-5.
Yeah, and I haven't seen one.
Well, if you go to my house, it's right there at exit 263 off I-5. But anywho, I go there and I'm like, okay, well, they got a little mini mart there. It's got to be no different than a mini mart at any other gas station. Wrong. They've only got the big name American brands with the exception of Corona, which a 12-pack of Corona was $18.99.
That's about right.
Yeah.
It's actually about closer to 15 in most places. It's about 15.
Well, this is $18.99.
Well,
19 bucks.
yeah.
Well, that's
The 12-pack of Bud Light
a
I
little
bought,
expensive, but I'm not surprised. It's Corona at a Pilot,
well, I guess, but the 12-pack of Bud Light I bought was $13.50.
and I've never seen it.
That's
I've seen
Oh.
I've seen a couple places where it's about the same. It's like almost $1 more than Busch. At a few places, but everywhere else it's like it's $79.99 for a 6-pack of tall cans, or whatever. And Bud Light and Budweiser would be the same price. It's never. It's never.
Budweiser. If you go to like Walmart and buy a 30-pack of Budweiser, it's like $19. So it's like $4 more than Busch is for a 30-pack of Budweiser.
What?
A 30-rack of Budweiser
20.
is about $20.
And Busch is $5 cheaper.
Yeah, $4 or $5 cheaper. Yeah.
But sometimes you come across a rare place where it's like $1 difference, but
But that's also, no.
like B&S Market, I think. No, not B&S. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, it's a gas station on. Oh man.
Is that where you stopped and got?
Oh, I can't remember.
Where at?
Down the street. I went to a little gas station thing one time, and it was just like a little half-destroyed market on the inside. That place?
No, I'm talking about a place in Salem.
It was in Salem. They had like 6 beer that had a tiny little beer selection. It was like mostly empty.
Yeah, that's how Pilot was. They had one of those double freezers. That's it. That was their whole beer selection.
Oh, this was like half empty.
You mean-
got blackberry?
Was I with you?
Yeah, it was you, me, and your dad. Your dad got a thing of Busch because that's about all they had. And then a couple of little beers. You got something. I don't remember what you got there. And I had to get Tylenol and energy drinks.
Was it down the road from Valley Village?
I don't
Like
know.
there was a little yard. It's called Adele, and we mow that place. And before there's this little tiny little store that has a gas station. Did it have a gas station?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably it.
And the inside looks like it's kind of like half destroyed in some areas.
Kinda. They have some stuff. That's where I got Ting Song, whatever.
You can get that at Safeway.
Huh?
The Sung Dao or whatever. The
Ting Sao.
yeah.
Oh, Tsingtao?
You
The
can get that at Safeway.
Chinese beer or whatever?
You can get it all over the place.
I've never seen it Safeway.
That's where I've gotten it. All like 4 times I've drinking it.
Huh. That's weird.